Hi folks, today I have Ghost of the Jungle, a solitary war game on the table. This is a Mike Lambo game. I've already started and I thought I would maybe show it on the video how to play. So what you do is you start off by rolling 4 dice and placing your 4 SAS, they're Australian special forces, on the map. And the red are the Viet Cong. And my objective for today is to get all 4 SAS up to the top row and to get into this particular object, into the red building, and hide. And if I can get in there and hide, I can win the mission. So I've rolled my 4 dice, and what you do is you roll 3 dice for each guy, whatever number is depicted. You can see Clark here has a 3. So he gets to roll 3 dice, and you can either move on 2, 3, 4, hide on 4, shoot, or shoot a grenade on 5 and 6. And on doubles, I can revive a SAS person if I'm on a building tile with somebody else. And I also can defeat them in one-to-one combat. Now, I defeat them in one-to-one combat, they do not come on the map. If I shoot or use a grenade, they do come map. So I've done my turn. It is now the Viet Cong, and they roll 2 dice, and these are their options. So I'm going to do this guy first. He has a 3 and a 1. He's going to move up 1. And a 3, he's going to move down 1. So he doesn't do very much. I'm then going to go over to this guy. He's going to roll. I have a 3 and a 3. So he is going to move 1 down and 1 down. So he's now getting really close to Alan. And from my third Viet Cong, it's a 2. He's going to move 1 to the right. And a 3, he's going to move 1 down. So they're getting closer. And at the end of the turn, you're going to roll 1 dice for an event turn. So the event turns are right here. So if I roll a 5, and it says all is quiet, so nothing happens there. So now it is my turn, and I'm going to use, Baker's going to go first, and he's got 3 die, so I'm going to roll my 3 die, and I have a 2, a 4, and a 5. So I can move, I can hide, and a 5 I can shoot. So I think I'm going to use the 2 to move. I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to use the 4 to hide. So when I hide them, I just flip them over. So he's going to go in the bushes, and he's going to hide in the bushes. Next up for me is going to be Dixon. So Dixon's going to go, and I have a 1, which is useless. A 2 is a move, and a 6 is a shoot. So Dixon's going to move up 1, and then I'm going to go to Clark. Clark has 3 6s, so he can tend to somebody who's injured, but there's nobody injured in his square. Hand-to-hand combat. He's not even in a building either, so he can't do it. So he can shoot, and more shoot or use a grenade, so he really can't do anything. So that's kind of a wasted action for him. My last person is Alan, which is here. And he is my sergeant. So if anybody is in his square, they actually get an extra die. So I get a 3, which means he can move. And a 5 and a 6, I can shoot. Now, I can move up here and shoot him, but he is going to reappear somewhere else. The sound will set him off. So I'm not sure if I want to. Maybe I will, just to show you. So I'm going to go up here. That's my move. And my 5 is going to be a shot, so I'm going to shoot him. But the shot is going to send him somebody else, and he's going to show up in 5. So he's going to come back up in 5. It is now the Viet Cong turn, so I'll start with this guy. It is a 2 and a 3, so he's going to move 1 to the right, which he can't because it's a swamp. And a 3 is down 1, so he's moving closer. I also have little blocks, so when I get too many, I know who's going. This guy's going to go next, a 1 and a 5. He's going to move up 1, and he's going to shoot. But there's nobody in and around to shoot at, so he is done. And finally, this guy is going to go next. It's a 5 and a 6, so he's going to shoot, and he's going to shoot. There's nobody to shoot at, so nothing's going to happen there. Now, for my event, It is a 4, Viet Cong redeployment. Move the furthest VC from all SOS to a random starting tile. So it's probably this guy is the furthest. So he's going to go to 3. So he gets moved to number 3. All right, we're on to turn number 3 for me. I'm going to have Baker go first. Baker is right here. And he's going to roll 3 dice. And I have doubles, which means I can tend to somebody or hand-to-hand combat. And I have a 3 and a 4. So I think I'm going to move on the 3, move on the 4, on the 3, and then I'm going to hide. So move, move, and he's going to hide. But the only problem with having 2 people in one is the Viet Cong can take you out. Next is Dixon, which is right here. He gets 3. He gets a double move. He actually gets a triple move. Move, move, and a move. So I can go 1. Oh, he can't go in the swamp. So 1, 2, 3. So he gets 3 moves. Dixon's hightailing it. Next is Clark. Clark, 1 I can't use. 2 and a 3 are both moves. So move and a move. So they are out in the open, but that will bring out 2 Viet Cong. I forgot about that. I don't know if I want to. I don't want if I'm on the road either. Yeah, maybe that was dumb of me. Yeah, I think I'll just move him right here. And next is Alan is my last person. And we have a 3 and a 4. He can hide in the building. I think he is just going to, if he moves, yeah, he's in a little bit of trouble here. Maybe I'll get away from these guys. I can just hide in this building. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hide. I'm not going to shoot. So I'm just going to use the 4. I don't have to use all the dice. And we go to the Viet Cong. I'm going to use this guy first. 2 and a 3. So a 2, move 1 to the right. A 3, move down 1. So he is in the same spot. Oh my gosh. This guy's next. A 1, he's going to move up. And a 4, he's going to move 1 to the left. So he's going to go there. And the last guy is here. A 1, he's going to move up. And a 5, he's going to shoot. There's nobody there. And I'm going to move to my event. It's a 2. Viet Cong reinforcements below. So I am going to bring in 1 Viet Cong reinforcement. And it's going to go into a 2. Which is right here with Clarky. And I also, because he's in a clearing, I also have to put up another Viet Cong 5. So maybe that was not smart. So they're all over there. So things starting to get a little bit dicey here. I may have to take this guy out here. First up is Baker. Baker is hidden. I need doubles. Gonna roll 3. And doubles. So I got doubles. So I can use hand-to-hand combat to take out this guy. So he's going to come out in the open. And he's going to kill this guy and get rid of him. So that is 1 down. That's perfect. Dixon is going to come next. Actually, I'm going to do Clark next. See if I can get rid of this guy. The 1 doesn't help me. The 2, I can move. And the 4, I can hide. So I think I'm just going to hide with Clark. So the Viet Cong can't see me. Next up is Dixon. 2 1s, but that is doubles. But I can't do anything. Nobody's in there. And a 6 is to shoot. And I'm going to shoot this guy. So I'm going to shoot him. But he is going to have to reappear. He's going to come back in 2, which is right here. So that didn't do much good. And lastly, Alan is my last guy. He's hidden. Oops, I was supposed to roll 2 dice. Sorry about that. Or 3 dice. 1, a 5, and a 6. 1 I can't use. A 5 and a 6 is to shoot. He's just going to stay hidden. All right, so the Viet Cong, this guy is going to go first. He is going to 2, which is move 1 to the right. And then he is going to shoot. I'm thinking he would shoot first and then move to the right. So Dixon gets hit, so he turns into a 2, and then he's going to move to the right. This guy is 1 and a 5. He's going to move up 1, which he can't, and he's going to shoot, and you shoot down and across, and there's nobody there. I'm going to move him next. 2 and a 5. 2, he's going to move 1 to the right, which he can't do, and 5 is shoot. There's nobody there. Finally, the last guy, a 4, is move 1 to the left. He can't because of the rock. Shoot, there's nobody there. And my event is a 6, all quiet. But because Dixon is on a clearing, we got to bring another guy into number 5. So a second Viet Cong is on 5. And it is now my turn. So Baker is going to go first. He's right here. He can only roll 3 dice. And a 2, a 4. So he is going to move. And then he's going to hide. So move and hide. He's not going to shoot anybody. Next is Dixon. Now Dixon only gets 2 dice. And he's 2 doubles. So he can move twice. So Dixon's going to move up twice. He's going to go right to the very top. Next is going to be Clark. Clark is hidden. So 3 dice. I have a double one. Is that Clark here? Oh, that's Baker. So Clark is here. He can move twice, which I think he's going to do. So he will move twice. He'll stay there. Can't use the 1. And finally, Alan, who is hiding, has triple 4s. So I can hide, hide, and unhide. So he really can't do anything. So he's sort of stuck there. Over to the Viet Cong. So this guy is going to go first. 3 and a 4. I need him to move. Move down 1 and move 1 to the left. Down and to the left. He is done. Let's do this guy next. 2 6s. He's going to shoot. Now, the jungle is protecting Clark. He is in the open, but the jungle is blocking his line of sight, so we cannot shoot him. Next guy is this guy. He's a 3 and a 5, so move down 1 and shoot. And he is hidden, and nobody's over there, so he is all done. Next, 1 and a 4. He's going to move up 1, and 4 move to the left 1, which he can't. So that is his turn. And the last guy, 2 4s, move 2 to the left. He can't because of the rock. This is, he can't go on that square. So that is all for the Viet Cong. And I am going to roll it for them. A 6 is all quiet. So that works out well for me. And everybody is in a spot. So I'm looking good. All right, Baker is up first. I'm going to roll 3 dice for Baker. And he can hide. And the 1s are useless. Actually, they're doubles. So I can tend to somebody or one combat. Yeah, I could go down, but we're not in the same square. So I think he's just going to stay hidden. Or maybe I should move him because I do have to get here. But then I'm open on the road. The road, a truck can come by and take you out. So I think he's just going to stay hidden. Next one is Dixon. I want to try. Oh, he only gets 2 dice. Sorry. He's down to a 2. He's a pair of 2s. So move, move. What I really want to do is hide with him. Wonder if I should move him here so he gets close to that. No, I think I'll keep him here. I'm going to try and hide him. He's only got 2 dice. Next is Clark. He can move and hide. So I think he's going to move and Clark is going to hide. So he's hidden in those bushes. And lastly is Alan way down here. Alan is a 2, a 4, and a 6. So I can move, and I can shoot. So he may just move and just hope he doesn't get on the road. That would get me close to there. I think I will. I'm going to move, and I'm going to move. I don't know if I want to be shooting and get anybody else there. So I'm going to keep him open on the road. So here go the Viet Cong. This guy's going to go first. 2 and a 3. Move to the right and down. So he can't move to the right, but he can move down. This Viet Cong is going to go 1-1. So move up, up, up. Perfect for me. This Viet Cong, I'm just going to mark him as being used. 3 and a 6. He's going to move down 1 and shoot. And, ooh, Alan is going to get hit. So Alan is going to get hit. He's now here. And that is him being done. 1 more Viet Cong to deal with. 4 and a 6. Move to the left, which I can't. And 6, shoot. Nothing there. And I believe that is all the Viet Cong. So they are all done. Is there a second guy? I think there was a second guy in here. Maybe I should do him. 1 and a 4, move up, and move 1 to the left. He can't, so they're there anyway. All right, and my event is a 4, which is Viet Cong redeployment. Move the furthest of them all SAS to a random starting tile. I would say the furthest is, these 3 are kind of in a bad spot, so let's get rid of one of them. Put him in a different spot. It's a 3, so he moves here. So Alan is in trouble. And I'm going to go to my turn. First up is Baxter. He's here. He's hidden. He has 3 dice. And 2, 5, 6. So he can move. And then a grenade or... Yeah, he's just going to stay there. He's going to stay hidden. Next one is Dixon. Dixon only has 2. I'm trying to hide with Dixon, and finally he's going to hide. Next is Clarky. Clarky is hidden here. He's got 3 dice. He can shoot, and he can hide. So he can also move. I wonder if I should move him over here, and then I'm close to my objective. Maybe I will. I'll take him out of hiding. Or that's Baker. I have to move Clarky. Clarky is, where is he? That's him right here. He's just going to stay hidden. Finally, Alan. Now, Alan only has 2 dice. 1 and a 5. So a 5 he can shoot. He is going to take this guy out. But the shot is going to alarm somebody. He's going to show up again in 2. So he's going to show up right here. And now it is the Viet Cong's turn. So we're going to do this guy first. 2 and a 5. So he's going to move 1 to the right. And he's going to shoot. And the bushes will block him. So he's done. He can't do anything. Move this Viet Cong next. 2 and a 4, move to the right and move to the left. So he moves there and he moves back. So he's not going to do anything. This Viet Cong is next. A 3 and a 6. 3, he's going to move 1 down and he's going to shoot. He is going to take out Alan. So Alan is down to his last life. Oh man, I could be in trouble in this one. And next we're going to go up top. 4 and a 5, move 1 to the left. He can't, and shoot. There's nobody to shoot at. That is him. And 1 more Viet Cong. 5 and 3, move 1 down and shoot. There's nobody in his line of sight. So that is all for the Viet Cong. And we're going to go to the event table. The event table is a 5, all quiet. So I'm lucky that way. But I could be in trouble with Alan. I need to get him hidden if at all possible. And I still haven't done my objective, which is number 4. So Baker's going to be first. Baker has 3 dice. And we got 6s and a 3. So that is Clark. This is Baker. Yeah, I'm gonna move him. Oh no, actually I'm gonna move him. Yes, move him, and then my double 6s hand-to-hand combat. I take care of this Vietnamese. I get him off the map. So that is one thing that's changed. Oops, sorry. And so that is good on my part. Next is Dixon. He only has 2 dice. And a 5 and a 1. So all I can use as a 5 is to shoot. That is Dixon's here. He's just going to stay hidden. Next is going to be Clark. He has 3 dice. 5, a 6, and a 3. So he can move. And then he can shoot or use a grenade. I think he'll move up here. Or maybe I should get him to do the final thing. Oh, but if I move here, Viet Cong's going to come out. Yeah, I'll move him up top. He's going to be wide open, though. And next is Alan. So Alan only gets 1 dice. He needs to hide. 6, he's going to shoot. He'll take care of this guy. He's going to shoot him. But he's going to reappear in 6, which is up here, which is not good for Clarky. All right. So next, it's the Viet Cong coming back. We're going to start with this guy here. Oops. And 3 and a 4. He's going to move down 1 and move 1 to the left. So he's getting himself out of the game. That's good for me. So that is that guy. We'll try this guy next. A 1 and a 3. He's going to move up. And 3 move down. So move down and up. He'll move in the same spot. So he's done. Next, we're going to move this guy. Just can't have him shoot. He's going to move up and move to the left. So we'll say move to the left and up. He can't do it. That is him. And the last guy's in the corner. He's going to shoot twice. Nobody there. That is in the way. He can't get anything done. So that is the 4 Viet Cong that are done. The event, I need a 5 or a 6. It's all quiet again. So perfect for me. Next, I have Baker. So Baker, he's got 3 dice. He's my best guy. He's got to get over to help. A pair of 1s so I can tender hand-to-hand combat. 4 is to hide. And he will hide. He's on the road. So that is him done. Next is Dixon. Dixon's only got 2 dice. He's just going to stay hidden. Clark is got 3 dice. And he is going to... Oh, he is going to move. He's going to move on the 3 and hand-to-hand combat. He's going to get rid of that guy. So Clark does some damage. And finally, Alan, who only has 1 dice, is a 5. He's going to shoot. He can't shoot anybody because this is blocking the line of sight here. Next, we go to the Viet Cong. We'll do this guy first. 4 and a 5. Move to the left and shoot. So he can't move to the left and nobody to shoot at. So he's done. Next guy we're going to go is this. We're only down to 3 Viet Cong. 4 and a 6. Once move to the left and shoot. He is going to get Clarky. So Clark gets hit. He's down to 2. That guy is done. And 1 more Viet Cong left. 2 and a 3. We're going to move to the right and move down. So he is starting to get in the game a little bit. The event for the Viet Cong is a 1, which is Viet Cong Sniper. -1 condition to 1 unhidden SAS player. It's got to go to Clark, because if it hits Alan, I lose the game. So we're coming down to my last little spot here. Baker is up first. Baker is hidden here. He has 3 dice. He's probably the best guy to get this thing done. 3, 3, and a 5. So he can move, and then shoot. So let's go move. Now the building will be in his line of sight, so I'm taking a risk. He's also on the road. This is really risky for Baker. Next is Dixon. Dixon has 2. He's already hidden. I think I'm going to stay hidden. Yeah, I'm not going to use these. Clark only gets 1 dice. He needs to hide or shoot. 4, he is going to hide, so he's done. He's on the top row. He's hidden. He's done. Alan needs to hide. He is going to move. So 2. Do I move him up here? Get him closer? But these guys move down. He's toast. I'm just going to risk it. Next, go to the Viet Cong. They get 2 moves. I'll do this guy first. White die and red die. So 3, 3. Move down. Can't do anything. Next, we're going to do this guy. 5 and a 2. So 2, move to the right. And 5, he's going to shoot. Oh, he just killed Alan. So I am done, folks. Alan just got killed. That is Ghost of the Jungle. It's the first time I've lost. Played the first 2 missions. I won the first 2 missions. Fun game by Mike Lambo. It's called Ghost of the Jungle. It is about the SAS for special... where's the introduction here? 4 SAS players, Australian Special Air Force Service Regiment, arrive in Vietnam in June of 1966. So that's who you're playing in Ghost of the Jungle. That's all for now, folks. Bye-bye.